Today, I'm in Tokyo, Japan. Well, actually, my shirt's from Tokyo, Japan. And today is all about Wagyu and all the different ways you can have it in Indianapolis, Indiana. Wagyu, Japan's most luxurious beef, buttery, tender, and almost legendary in status.
As you can see, the marbling in here is just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that just changed everything. But here's the thing, you don't have to fly to Tokyo to try it. Today, I'm taking on a Wagyu challenge right here in Indianapolis. From the most affordable bite to one of the most expensive steaks in the world. 4 levels, 1 day. How far can the flavor really go? Wagyu isn't just a meal, it's a story. From humble cuts on American menus to the elite A5 steaks that cost nearly $200 a serving. This beef is known for its insane marbling and melt-in-your-mouth richness. So before we dig in, let's take a quick look at what makes Wagyu, Wagyu. The word Wagyu literally means Japanese cow. But this isn't your average steakhouse beef. But not just any cow earns that name. To be considered true Wagyu, the animal must be born from 100% Wagyu lineage. Japan ranchers raise these cattle with extreme care, special feed, zero stress, even massages, all to create that signature marbling, the white web of fat that melts as it cooks. Wagyu is graded from A1 to A5, and A5 is the best of the best, meaning perfect marbling, tenderness, and flavor. It's more than beef, it's craftsmanship on 4 legs. And today, we're tasting every level, from everyday indulgence to Japan's most elite cut. But first, a Wagyu dish that even your most budget-friendly foodie friend could afford. Every journey has to start somewhere, and today, ours begin at the bottom of the Wagyu ladder. We're at Culinary Dropout, and for just $17.50, you can grab these Wagyu pigs in a blanket. Now I know what you're thinking, Wagyu wrapped in puff pastry? That's not luxury, that's lunchbox chick. Wagyu pigs in a blanket.
Okay, Wagyu pigs in a blanket.
Can you even say pigs in a blanket if it's technically not a pig? They're made with Wagyu mini hot dogs, butter pastry, sweet honey mustard, the kind of bar snack you finish before your friends can park the car. Since these aren't your traditional pigs in a blanket, it's Wagyu, I think I'll go ahead and use the proper etiquette since I'm dealing with a little bit more higher quality of meat. Okay, so, well, let's see. So we have this honey mustard on the side, and it has a little poppy seeds on there. Okay, this is way better than it had any right to be. It's bite-sized luxury. The buttered pastry is flaky, the meat's rich. This little guy's doing too much, and I respect it. You know what? For $17.50, it's gonna be tough to beat these for bang for your buck. They taste something simple, a childhood snack, and make it feel premium. But we've still got 3 more Wagyu stops to go. Our goal today isn't just to eat the best beef in the Midwest, it's to taste Wagyu at every level. And by the end of this video, we're sitting down at a Wagyu steak that costs over $200. Will that luxury bite live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Next up, we're leveling up our Wagyu game at a local spot that's all about handcrafted burgers. Welcome to Flight Burger, where everything's made fresh, and our burgers use a Wagyu blend. Okay, so tell me which ones we got for Wagyu, okay?
They all would be Wagyu, so you could choose any of them.
Oh, the patty itself is just Wagyu.
Yeah,
Man, that is cool. So we can do 3 Wagyu, we can do 3 different Wagyus basically?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your most popular burgers then?
That would
Your top 3.
be the Western,
The Western?
Anarchy, and the Bacon Jam.
The bacon. All right, so I got 3 Wagyu burgers on here. Do you know where the burgers are sourced from? The Wagyu?
I don't.
No? Okay, no problem. We know they're Wagyu though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we know they're Wagyu, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Now, I could have gone for a single burger, but where's the fun in that? I went for the flight. 3 sliders, 3 styles, 1 mission. Let's see if the Wagyu blend can clear the runway. You know it's serious when your lunch comes with a flight plan. TSA didn't even check the fries. Each slider's got that signature Wagyu richness. Juicy, flavorful, and just a little too easy to eat. You get that beefy depth, But it's not over the top fatty like the premium cuts. Wow, that's smooth. These burgers make me feel like I'm flying first class. And then that Wagyu fat sneaks in at the end. That's a serious burger. So far, we've seen Wagyu as a snack, and now it's a meal. And both deliver flavor that punches above their price. But the real question is, how high can Wagyu go? Soon, I'll be tasting one of the most expensive steaks in the world.
Okay. Above that, you have Japanese Wagyu.
But first, we're going to elevate this Wagyu journey even further at one of Indianapolis' newest Korean barbecue restaurants.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Welcome to Gangnam Korean Barbecue, one of Indianapolis' newest hotspots for tableside grilling. And here, you can upgrade your barbecue experience with slices of Wagyu beef for just $38.
So, what kind of Wagyu do you guys have here?
The Wagyu?
Yeah.
This domestic Wagyu.
Oh, just domestic
Yeah, domestic
Wagyu?
Wagyu, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's really good quality, you know. Like we have some special seasoning on top. Like we have put some olive oil, really match with the Wagyu.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you put in a grill pan, try to barbecue, you don't need any sauce. It tastes original taste, you know.
Okay, cool. So, hey, no sauce on the Wagyu. Eat it straight off the hot. Eat it hot. Eat it straight off the hot plate.
If you've never had Korean barbecue, this is what makes it special. You're the chef. Except for today, Harriet's trusted me not to burn $38 worth of luxury beef. Now, if you're a bad cook, it may be a good idea to take out Wagyu insurance. But since that's not a real thing, just follow the chart next to the table. It'll help guide you how long you need to cook your meat. Now, the thing about Wagyu on a grill, it doesn't need much. Just salt, heat, and a few seconds. The marbling does the rest. Oh, that's butter. Straight butter. You get this crispy edge, and then it just melts. That's what Wagyu's is supposed to do. Disappears the second it hits your tongue.
You can definitely tell the difference between the marble and the Wagyu. The flavor on the Wagyu is much deeper, more buttery. You know, I think a Korean barbecue is one of those things where you don't have to worry about sending food back to the kitchen when they didn't cook it right. Because you only have yourself to blame if it's not cooked right, because you're the one doing the cooking.
A few moments later.
Ooh, I think I just charred the heck out of that lamb chop.
Can I send this back? We started this challenge with puff pastries and hot dogs, and now we're here, grilling Wagyu like we're in Seoul. Each stop's been a step up, but this one might be my favorite experience so far.
Some of my octopus is coming alive.
Now, if you're loving this Wagyu journey so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're not done yet. And what's coming next might just redefine what a steak can be. Next, we're going full luxury. One of the highest grades of beef in the world, Japanese A5 Wagyu. It's over $200 for 6 ounces, and it comes with a show. And it's the reason we had to dress up for dinner. We've eaten our way through every level of Wagyu, from playful bar bites to Korean barbecue. But now, we've arrived at the top. The pinnacle of beef, the kind of steak that comes with a story and a dress code.
What makes it different and special compared to any other steaks?
Absolutely. You know, if you had your pyramid of beef, let's say, where you'd have, you know, like select that you'd find at your local Chili's, choice that you'd find at Texas Roadhouse, prime that you'd find here, Wagyu, the greatest in the world, grown in Australia, the US, and Greece.
Okay.
Above that, you have Japanese Wagyu that must come straight from Japan, specifically the Hyogo Prefecture. You have grades E, D, E, F, all the way up to A,
Okay.
1 through 5. A5 being the very top of the pyramid there. Then you have Kobe beef that stands at the very, very top, which must come from Kobe, Japan.
Isaac walked me through the legacy of Wagyu, from how it's raised in Japan to how Prime 47 handles each cut with surgical precision. Then things got serious. They pulled out a sleek black case, and inside, a collection of Japanese steak knives, sharper than my tax return. And at this point, I wasn't sure if I was about to eat steak or become John Wick. Then came the moment they opened another case, and this time for the chef's blade, used for only cutting A5 Wagyu. Each slice was deliberate, respectful, like an art performance. Why does it feel like I'm watching a Marvel origin story for beef? Man, forget Netflix. I could binge watch this steak and torched all day. That's unreal. It doesn't chew, it melts. You barely touch it and it's gone. It's pure butter, but somehow meaty at the same time. This is hands down the most incredible steak I've ever had. From a $17 bite-sized snack to a $200 show-stopping steak, we've eaten our way through every level of Wagyu today. Each one told its own story, from a fun and affordable to a fine dining and full spectacle. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these four would you eat? And tell me in the comments, what do you think of Wagyu? Worth the hype or just expensive butter? Either way, I might need to start saving for dessert.